Well, hello, folks. I had a comment on an old Ark VR how-to video that I had labeled as "do not work," but I left it online. And I left it online for a good reason. Excuse my smoker's cough. Because if it ever worked again, I wanted to figure out how to do it. And I hoped it would drag other VR enthusiasts to the video to kind of bring a community support and get it working. Well, that worked. Had a few people ask for it over the years. Maybe three people a year. And I know these three people are like me. They're one in 20,000. You know, there's not very many of us. We like to play immersive games and in VR, and we don't care what the cost is. As long as we can do it, we will do it. Well, Ark Ascended in VR is one of the best ones, and it stopped working for me about 2 years ago. The mod to make it run in VR. And there we go. Thanks to these guys, for the past years, we figured it out. This last one here riled me up, and he won the ticket here. I don't know if he unsubbed or not, but that got me looking again, and I figured this out. So here is your how to play Ark Ascended in VR video. Shout out to It's Just Facts Bro. CRV Crazy AM. CRVZYAM. Genbread 75. Spoods. Toothpaste. Main Blah TV. Aha and Full of Josh. 2730. Josh L. Dwyer. All these guys. Thank you all. Because it's working again. Here we go. First thing you're going to need to do is open your Steam. Get your Ark Survival Ascended playing. Or, download Ark Survival Ascended. And there you go. That's what you need to do. Now, when you hit play, you're going to have this option pop up. You're going to want to go with the second one. No BattleEye, anti-cheat, unofficial servers only, because you don't want the mod to get you banned or whatever, and it doesn't work with it. So there you go. Now, while that's loading, you're going to need to download UEVR by Pradog. So go here, just type in UEVR, and you should see a GitHub by Pradog. Download the latest release. Just look for download here. Bam. And then go to your downloads page. UEVR. Now you're going to want to extract this anywhere. But I used to extract it to my documents because I would keep everything in my documents. And for some things that doesn't work. It needs higher privilege than that. So what I've been doing, I just put it right in my C drive. So I already have it extracted here. But yeah, just select C drive. There you go. Select that folder. It's going to extract right there and extract it. Now what you're going to end up with is UEVR in your C drive. Should look kind of like this. Next, go back to your browser. Type in UEVR injector for Ark Ascended. And it should bring up, you should see CurseForge right here. Ark Ascended mods. Go ahead and click in that. And go right ahead and hit that download button right there in the top corner. It's not a sneaky ad. It's the actual download button. There you go. Sorry, I just ate leftover meatloaf and broccoli. That's pretty good. Best leftovers in the world. Now you take this and you go ahead and hit extract all, and you're going to want to extract this into your UEVR folder. All right. Now look at your UEVR folder. Go to your back to your C drive, UEVR. Okay, I messed up. What you're gonna want to do So this is what I did last time. I extracted it to my UEVR folder, and it put a UEVR folder in my UEVR folder. And they actually need to be the same folder. So I just go to your downloads, extract all. Hope you guys aren't following me too quickly. And go ahead and just hit C. Bam. Extract straight to C. Now it's asking me to replace the files because I already did it. But just hit replace the files if anything pops up. Doing this live, so let's see if this works. Hey, there's my local C disk drive, UEVR, and there's all the stuff that we put into it. All it is a this Windows Server pack that puts in there, and what else was it? There you go. That's all it does. It drops these 3 files in this folder, which has the Windows Server pack. So it's like 6 files. It just drops it into the UEVR folder. So if you're done, it should look like that. Again, you shouldn't have a UEVR folder in your UEVR folder. You'll have this content folder. I don't even know if you'll be able to tell what installed into there. But one of these, it installed one of those. And yeah, so extract UEVR Ark Windows Server to the same folder you extracted your UEVR. It should work. Now, when you extract UEVR, I don't know if it still does this, but Windows may try to block it a lot. It looks like a really malicious program because it's like universally hooking stuff and grabbing your VR stream and all this. Just hit allow and more info and that you trust it, and it should be able to install pretty easily. Now you go ahead and open your UEVR. You should have this window. Go ahead and hit restart as administrator. It just runs better like that. Make sure you have Open XR ticked right here. Now, if you don't see anything in this drop down, just go ahead and click this arrow. And if you have Ark Ascended playing, it should be right there. Now, next, what you're going to want to do is get your Oculus up and running. All right. Now, it says to run this in Steam VR, so I haven't tried it straight off Oculus yet. So go ahead and open your Steam. And open your Steam VR if you haven't downloaded it already. All right, I got Steam VR running. I have Ark running. And I have UEVR running. And my headset is linked. Now, don't hit inject yet. Go ahead and start whatever game you want in Ark. I prefer when I'm figuring this out not to do the servers because it's very frustrating to load into a server and get killed by somebody while you're trying to figure this out. Okay. Now that you're loaded into the map, go to your UEVR window and hit inject. And put on your headset. Okay, I am now in VR. Now, you might want your keyboard and an Xbox controller nearby. Now, bear with me. I'm figuring this out as I go. So to bring up your UEVR menu, you click both joysticks down, and it should bring up the menu if you're in the game and you're seeing VR through your headset. And if you don't see the menu, look around. It might be behind you. And you're going to want to go to this runtime tab, and you hit these three options: set standing height, origin, and view. Go ahead and click that with the A button on your controller, not the trigger. You can hit reinitialize runtime. It just resets it all. Oh, puts it all back behind me too. Where are you? Maybe I could. There we go. That makes it easier. All right. I need to make sure. What are you guys seeing here? Turn off the window display capture. Loading fish. Okay. Where'd all the audio go? I want to hear my birds. Oh, it's whenever I click off of it, the audio stops. Okay. Whatever. Alright, now I have my game controller. I'm gonna start hitting buttons. See what I can do. go into the settings. Now, I think this is a crap resolution, so I'm going to upscale it to this. Hey, look, they got an option for the frame gen now. Okay, it needed that. Okay, I guess you guys lost the feed. Let me try restarting. All right, let's try this again. That's auto run? Alright, so I'm not seeing any motion controls. But at least we got 6 degrees of freedom. Why did that bring up the Steam menu? Oh, because of that. I didn't figure out how to toggle that. Toggle HUD, toggle name, toggle dyno groups, toggle third person. There we go. We're in it. I honestly say, if you have a controller to use with your PC, use it, a console controller. Because the motion controls, you don't really have hands. You know what? I can fix that. How do I do this? Okay, you turn these two on the bottom here to lock your player to your headset. Alright, there we go. So now, these are my arms. They look very tiny. Like, I don't remember feeling like I had little gremlin hands when I did this last time. I'm not going to mess with any of that because it looks pretty good. Alright, well, the PC link just crashed. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and try it just on the Oculus. Let's see. Go ahead and reset. Oops, I didn't meant to start Ark like that. Started with the Battle Eye launcher. All right, we're back up. All right, we're back up. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? Are we back in or we crashed out? Are we in or are we out? A little janky looking. I don't know if it looks smooth to you guys or not. It's kind of shaky and unstable on my end. Maybe we'll just use this time to play with the settings. Man, this actually looks pretty good. Smooth. Alright, so I guess it just works. To recap, Do do do. Do 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 do. All right, guys, to recap, you're going to go ahead and search for UEVR and go to GitHub, Kraydog's UEVR release. Go ahead and click into that. You'll get this page here. You'll want to click on just looking for the download here. And it's going to download. And you're going to go ahead and extract that. Do 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 do. I'm loving it. Extract it to your C drive. Just look like this. Hit extract. Blah blah blah. And it should end up in your C drive right there. And then you're going to look for UEVR injector for Ark Ascended. And there's this one here for CurseForge. There's another one down here you can check out too. There's a few of them. But I got this one working right here. You go ahead and go into CurseForge. You click that. You'll end up here. You click this. You'll get a download. Do. Then you pop into your downloads. You take that UEVR injector and you extract it into your C drive. That's it, just C drive. Bam, just like you did UEVR. And you hit extract, and it will all end up in your UEVR folder. Cha-ching. Now there are a bunch of Microsoft Defender will pop up on a bunch of things on UEVR. Just hit accept and keep this file and that you trust it. And if you're having trouble with UEVR, there are a bunch of installation videos for it. You may have to make a Windows firewall exemption, depending on how strong your firewall is running. Next, you go into your Steam, and you get Ark running. I have it stuck playing in the background, so I got to stop it real quick. Okay. Now, when you hit play, this option comes up. Hit no battle eye. Go ahead and hit play. Now, it says you have to run this in Steam VR, but I'm just going to try it with the Oculus app. Let's see if this works. Okay, you get your headset set up in PCVR mode. Okay, I'm in PCVR. Ark is running. They're going to want to open UEVR. I make a shortcut to the desktop because I don't want to keep going into that file looking for the exe. But the UEVR EXE. Let me go ahead and start it up just like you guys would. Nice, I'm still in display capture mode. Okay. You're going to want to hit restart as administrator right here. Make sure it's on OpenXR and hit inject. Now put on your headset. And there we go. We're in VR. Hey! That's pretty good. I don't have no lag. Now that you're here, you'll have a UEVR option menu in front of you, hopefully. Sometimes it'll be behind you. You'll have to look around. And you access it by hitting both joysticks on your remotes. Okay? Okay, you'll have these tabs on the left. The first one we're going to work on is the runtime tab. You're going to want to hit these top 3 buttons. Set standing height, origin, recenter view. Alright. Now, you're going to want to take your console controller. Oh, you don't need your console controller. Maybe I could use this. Okay. The left menu button. The left controller's menu button. I hold that. Oh, I get a toggle wheel all up close in front of my eyes. Can I get that further away? Let's try it. Well, that's this UI. Where am I at? Oh, there we go. There's that. Alright, I just noticed you guys couldn't see anything. Oh, cool. 2D screen mode. Maybe this will work better in Steam. Hmm. It seems to be crashing in Steam. You know, it could be, I could have my voltage turned down too far. Alright, we'll see if that doesn't crash. Alright folks, everything's super laggy. Oh, is it catching up? Okay, caught up. I was just about to reset the computer. Alright, so it still does that stupid thing where when you run through the grass, the image gets all messed up. Whatever. Fight me? Huh? Don't fight me? Get back here. Your friend. Oh, I died. Try it again. Okay, so this is working. Alright, let's do a recap again. So to recap, you're going to do all that stuff with UEVR that I said. And you're going to want to run it in Steam VR. Get Steam VR running. Get your headset on. Doobie-doo. Yep. And then hit inject on your UEVR. If you don't see the game name there, go ahead and click this little bar. It should pop up. And then when you get into UEVR, sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out how to get the menu to pop up. It's not doing it. If I hold this, get that. Oh well, if it don't work with these, it'll work with the original console controller. Get that going. There we go. Now you're going to want to go in and adjust some settings as usual. Go into your video, make sure frame generation is off. If you're using NVIDIA, use DLSS, it's the best. Play around with your settings on the DLAA. Find out which works best for you. You got to find a good balance between graphics and performance right there in the DLAA. Might want to change your resolution a little bit. I did mine. Now you're going to want to start off with the lowest preset. If it'll work for you, it will work there. And I want to go to the camera tab and turn off Bob, unless you like camera Bob on your headset. And then you hit save, and bam, you should be in there. Oh, I forgot about this one. You're going to want oh, that's going to be annoying. Okay, you hold down select to get this wheel, but also it brings up Steam. So I got to go into the Steam options and change that. But you bring up this wheel, you can see on the bottom left there, I'm kind of strobing it so I don't pop up the Steam menu. Toggle third person. So you can play like this. This is cool too. But if I'm in VR, I like to be in first person. So you go to this menu here. You switch it back and forth from first to third person. Now, to get your aim to work like I have, is it all breaking? I think it's all breaking on me. I have no arms now. When you're in first person view, to be able to get it to aim off of your controller, you go to the inputs tab here on the left, go to aim method, and you switch that from game to right controller. You can also switch it to head mounted display, and it will just aim wherever your head is pointing. I like to put that on right controller, movement orientation, put game or head mounted display. This should be your best options there. You're also going to want to turn on your room scale, your sweep movement. That will lock your character. And there we go. That's how to play Ark Ascended in VR. How do I swim faster? Now let's see how high I can turn up the settings. And immediately crashed out the game. Going from low to medium. There you go. It's how to play Ark Ascended in VR. Hope you enjoyed, and see you on the flip side. Kevo out.